Yes, hello everyone and welcome. Let's see here. Talking about Sally. Gonna mix in some racks because you have to when you're talking about Sally, and this is about Cyrax as well. But first things I want to cover is just a few examples of how one-sided this man is. Um, how many times have we heard him tout terms of service, breaking terms of service, Marty is. The trolls are, everyone is, except him. But, even though he is, he says, well, he has a reason to do so. But as soon as Miss Kelly brought up terms of service, he says, fuck your terms of service, it's not about that. Why not put your job on the line and be a human for someone who's inhuman like me? Unbelievable. But it's Cyrax, so it's very believable. But Sally is a person who I believe has been beaten down to a point where she is like a butter knife. She has no edge to her anymore whatsoever. I mean, you used to hear her call Cyrax out sometimes, like, watch your mouth. No wonder nobody likes you. So, I mean, she did used to have some spunk in her, but it's not there anymore. Rax has beaten it and screamed it out of her. That is his technique. He realized when he put his hands on her that she is afraid of his outbursts now. So he's using that as a weapon. He's a manipulator. He's a deviant little bastard, and he cares nothing for Sally or Ed. All they are to him are hosts. Someone who puts a roof over his head, clothes on his back, food in his mouth. That disgusting eagle claw looking mouth. And it's really just a matter of time before one of them does end up in the hospital, either from a health condition like the police officer said, or by the hands of Rax. I mean, Cyrax is a weak coward, but I mean, they are in their Sally's in her 70s, so unless Ed's there to give him a nice smack again, might be bad for her. And I plan on making this a two-part video because there's just a lot to cover, and I know I'm going to forget things, come back later and be like, damn it, I should have brought that up. But I believe the men in her family that she grew up around had, conditioned her to accept certain things. She thinks that all men are like the men she's around. I think Ed's probably the healthiest individual she's been around as far as when it comes to the other men she's used to, like deviant men. He's less deviant, let's just say. I mean, who knows? He could have deep, dark secrets that none of us know about. He's a perk 30 kind of guy, but, just because he likes a good time and likes to lay down on his face and be filmed in horrible situations such as an OD doesn't make him a deviant, maybe a degenerate, but you know what I mean. But to this day, Cyrax still says that he didn't OD, even though there's a video of Cyrax literally saying that. But anyway, yes, so Sally has grown to accept certain things that she can't change, and she's allowing it to bulldoze her life. And, Rupel, Cyrax, it's just, at this point, that family is just a breeding ground for criminals and perverts, it seems. But, she's too old, too worn out. She just wants peace. She feels guilty. I feel like she needs to allow Rax to do this for some reason. She can't hold him accountable for some reason. It's even when the cop was talking sense to her, and you could see it kind of getting through, it was still as if she was fighting it. She was too ashamed to look at the police officer, which I understand. Ed looked right at him. But, Ed says, what would you do in this situation? The cop says, well, I would take charge. Basically be a man. He said, Ed says, I'm not his real father. Well, Ed, you do live there. You are her boyfriend, and you have somewhat of a relationship with Rax. You should be able to talk to him, talk some sense to him. It shouldn't just be Sally. You're supposed to be her partner. He's 34 years old. It's not like he's 12, where it would feel strange to discipline him. But right now, it would just be an adult disciplining another person that's supposed to be acting like an adult, but acts more like a childlike creature, a deviant creature. But with a childlike mind who still believes he's a teenager, I don't understand. Well, it really stems from him never experiencing life. Sally has kept him in that bedroom, nice and safe, bubble wrapped his whole reality, and just had him focus on television. But then Rax veered off into pornography, and well, his taste is quite disturbing. We've bared witness to it. We've all bear witness to it all the time. And I believe Sally just says, like she said to Tange, Cyrex isn't the first guy to do stuff like that when she was talking about flashing. Yeah, obviously that's true, Sally, but that doesn't mean you accept it. That doesn't mean that you allow that shit in your life or condone it. Like, do you think that maybe some discipline in his life would have been good, instead of getting him out of everything he's getting himself into, especially when he was younger? That's how this developed. That's how this person developed. This creature was, every time he got in trouble, Sally was there, dun, 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 right to the rescue to fix it. And over time, it has chipped away at her soul, and she's accepting more and more deviant things from him. So what's next? What else will she accept? Will she accept him actually dating a minor? I think she would actually go pick the minor up. I believe that. I really do. Now, am I positive? No. But her saying that Cyrex is talking to minors and flashing his penis because he's bullied is kind of making an excuse for him. So what other excuse would she make? Oh, well, he's dating this said minor because, well, he's bullied or he's lonely, so I'm going to allow it. No, Sally, it's not a normal behavior for someone who is 34 years old to get angry and flash and masturbate on stream. It is not okay because someone's bullied to flash a minor or speak with a minor. I mean, where's the logic in that? It's very infuriating. I don't know how Death by Design didn't snap during that phone call. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Bravo, good sir. But yes, so Sally, I believe she is a victim in some way, but she's not completely. She knows right from wrong. She could easily fix this situation, but she won't. The cop has, given her ways to fix it, but she'll just nod her head and act like she's hearing it. It is sinking in. She knows it to be true, but she will never apply it. She probably sat down with Rax after that, gave a little talk, and the moment she mentioned a job or responsibility, accountability, he probably snapped, freaked out. They shut down. He went to his room, and the cycle starts all over again. What else can you say? Sally, you need to start putting your foot down before Cyrex puts his foot on your neck. Because he's already hit you. He's already treating you like shit every day. Like the last Marty stream, you told him to knock it off, and he said no. He's just telling you no, because he knows there's no consequences from you. It's time to start delivering consequences, Sally. Even if you're just going to say it for the fear factor, do something, Sally, because as of now, he's on his way to a jail cell. The police also told you that. Anyway, that is the beginning of this video. This is part 1 of 3, actually, I'm going to do. So thank you for joining me. We will discuss Sally more and Ed more and Cyrex more in the next one, which I will be dropping tonight as well. Ah, yes.